Good. So some of your teams will be out here. Obviously, we got two back.
All right, so my name is Lieutenant Ronnan Rodas. I'm from the Maryland Army National Guard. I'm from Frederick, Maryland, and I'm under the 1st Battalion, 175th Infantry Regiment. Yeah, so today we're prepping our cargo, our rolling stock, for our OCONUS redeployment. We are conducting an agricultural wash and doing wash rack operations. Yep, of course. So we're starting out by vacuuming and washing the inside of the vehicles. We're starting with dry vacuum, and then we're getting in there with wet rags. We're making sure there's no debris or any trash or any type of residue inside the vehicles, and once the interior is clean, we move them over to the wash rack, and then we'll do a high pressure wash on the exterior of the vehicles before applying a chemical agricultural wash on the exterior. Yeah, so all our Humvees actually were involved in gunnery tables. And the terrain at the range where we were at, a lot of sand kicked up, a lot of dust, a lot of mud. There's actually a sandstorm when our vehicles withstood it all, right? They were driving around on the range and to and from the range to our FOB. So the reason why it's important to have these trucks deployed overseas to conduct our training, it preps the unit, one, in mobilizing all of our cargo, and in the event that we do have to mobilize into a combat area. It helps all the crews negotiate different terrain in a foreign country, especially a terrain which they weren't really familiar with. The range was a bit more austere and remote than ranges we're used to back home. I'd say the relationships you develop with people in a really short amount of time, myself and a lot of my guys and a lot of the soldiers in the battalion developed really good friendships with a lot of the local Tunisian military partners. We conducted patch swaps and a lot of selfies were taken. We shared tactics, we trained together on sticks lanes. Yeah, well, I feel like it really tested my mettle personally. I've been here since 16 April and it's only a month long, but this is my first time in kind of an austere environment in a foreign country, rather. Yeah, so preparation is key. We didn't have the luxury of going back to the PX to re-up on supplies or have the luxury to get any gear that we forgot back in the supply room. All of that our guys and I had to successfully train throughout this exercise was what we packed in our rucks and our Connex. So I really learned how vital preparation is. You know, God forbid if there is some type of global conflict that the U.S. wouldn't go to war alone. We didn't go to the last war alone, and we won't go to the next war alone either. We're all in this together, and developing and fostering relationships with our partner nations is critical in a modernizing, globalizing world.